Hey guys, welcome back to my hair review and lifestyle channel. My name is Agape, like the love, and today I'm going to be ranking CHLÖE and HALLE'S performances from the Ungodly album. Ungodly Hour album. The reason why I chose to actually do this reaction is because out of all the artists that I listen to, I think CHLÖE and HALLE, and I think I can say this for definite, I think CHLÖE and HALLE did the best in terms of giving us performances during quarantine. Like, I can't name an artist who was delivering like they were consistently with vocals, choreography, like even like if it was a small award show or a little talk show appearance, they were giving it to us. CHLÖE and HALLE released their music like in the midst of like the pandemic, and so yeah, like they released the music and you still need to do promotion, and you still need to do like, you still need to get the songs out there, because CHLÖE and HALLE, they are new artists and they're still trying to break into the mainstream. And so I really appreciated the effort and just the energy and the fire that they brought to every single performance. There were some that were better than others, and I'm going to be ranking them in this video. I wanted to actually do this video, but then I saw somebody that was doing a thread of it on Twitter, but then I was like, nah, I want to react to it, because someone did a thread like ranking it, but they did it based on votes from the stands, and it's like, I love you stands, but like, this is gonna be my opinion and I think I'm right. I don't make the rules, I just enforce them, and I think I did a good job with this one. And so yeah guys, if you want to carry on watching, I think you should. Just drinking some orange juice. What do I want to say? Okay, I do want to start off with a little disclaimer. I think it went like really bright, guys. I do want to start off with a little disclaimer and say, I'm like pointing because I'm looking at my phone because I wrote notes, right? I didn't include any of the TikTok and the 𝐷RILLER performances. Somebody's gonna be like, what? Forgive me guys, forgive me, I've been coming to hold you. Sorry, that wasn't even planned guys, but anyway, please forgive me. It's because the TikTok ones, the green screen that they had, it was just looking a bit funny, right? With the green screen, and was like rainbow colored and looked like the girls were floating. Like, I appreciate that they had to just do performances, but that one I was like, I'm not quite sure about that. And also the 𝐷RILLER ones, even though I liked the outfits that they did, and like and the looks and like the makeup that they had, like looked like tattoos, even though I appreciated that, I don't think they compare to the quality of performances that I'm going to mention within my top 10. And so if you wonder why I missed those ones out, I just want to let you know that's why. Yeah, I just don't think they're top 10 material, and that's literally the only reason why. And so yeah, let's do the ranking now. Okay guys, so the song that is number 10, I should say the performance that's number 10, I'm going to put the duet when they performed at the GLAAD Awards. This one is number 10 because I think it just is. I think duet started to become a little bit too repetitive, but I think there are different versions of it started to become repetitive, but I love the fact that every time they performed it, they switched it up a little bit. This was towards the end. I really loved it, and I really loved how they included members of the LGBTQ+ community in the, I think they did like a dance or something. I really thought that was really cool. So yeah, that's why duet, that performance is number 10. I think there were other stronger performances of duet, and that's why that one is at the bottom. Yeah. I'm gonna try post like little clips or maybe like pictures from the performance. I don't want this video to get copyrighted, so like, yeah, anyway, maybe little clips. Yeah guys, and so number nine, I just have to sneak this in, guys. Is going to be Tipsy, the BBC Radio 1 performance. I think this was just gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. I think I appreciated this because we were starting to listen to the other songs, and they were starting to let the other songs be performed, and so I really appreciated that. I think the costumes were everything, even though it's towards the end, so like the era of Ungodly Hour, it's still going, but like these came out a bit later on, and this one actually came out like a few days ago, so I literally just sneaked it in because I think it was a really, really good performance.
Oh, I wonder how I accidentally put them in the ground. Yeah, I might be a little too.
I think the costumes, like this era, the costumes have just further elevated, which they should. Costumes are meant to do that, but I think they've just been doing it even more, and so I've really, really appreciated it. Yeah, another one which is going to be my number 8. This is one where I'm being a little bit biased, but just because we kept on hearing the same songs, which I'm not mad at, so it was nice to hear the other songs. This one is going to be Lonely, when they performed it for Amazon. It was something Amazon Prime, something that they did, and I'm picking Lonely. You might be saying that like Do It, when they performed it at Glad, was better in terms of like outfits and stuff, and to that I can agree. Lonely was very simple, very plain. They were literally just wearing jeans, white like tops.
I know you wish you had somebody to hold. You don't have to be lonely.
And so having that was just an amazing performance. I think it's one of the best songs on the album. Sorry, again, I don't make the rules, I just enforce them. And so it was lovely just to see that song and get a bit of its limelight. So yeah, that is gonna be my number 8. Number 8. Number 7, we're getting serious now, guys. Number 7, we are getting very, very, very serious. Number 7, I'm going to put the US Open, when they performed Busy Boy. And this was another great performance for the tennis court. No, this was such a great, and it was so lovely because there was this running joke, and you'll see it more often when I go down the list, when CHLÖE and Halle performed songs in their backyard. And again, just to a testament to who they are, is that like they gave us a show from their homes as well, but this one was appropriate because because it's the US Open, obviously playing tennis, blah blah blah. But this performance was gorgeous. I loved again the outfits, but it was just something new, and the stands already, we were fed, but in the best way possible. Because I remember in the performance where it's 9 o'clock, I get a text saying, "Are you up?" I just think it was just a lovely, like, we were just refreshed, and it was very beautiful.
A busy boy, busy boy.
I enjoyed that moment. That moment was a really good one. And when Halle is laughing and she's like, shh. Yeah, I think that was just a very solid performance of a song that we hadn't heard a lot. So Busy Boy stands, they were obviously getting a bit too happy, and they were like, let's do that song. Number 6, guys. Number 6, we're almost halfway. I think when we get halfway, you're gonna see the reason why I put certain songs halfway. Actually, wait. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Yeah, number 6. I just have to, can't just be like, what? No, number 6 is going to be Forgive Me, when they performed this at the Variety Live. The reason why this is number 6, and the reason why I think it keeps getting better, was we had heard Forgive Me also being pushed a bit more as like the next like lead single, or just like the next single after Do It, but this version was stripped down. So Forgive Me was played with the guitar. The hair looked amazing. It looked so intricate. I'm just trying to picture how it was. The outfits, again, beautiful, but I think the reason why this was so gorgeous was it was very stripped down. It was very acoustic. It was a change of scenery. It was literally a change of scenery. They were positioned differently. We kept on getting different layers to them. And obviously, if you're a fan of CHLÖE and Halle and you remember them from the YouTube days, then you know that Halle Halle plays guitar, and you know that CHLÖE obviously does what she does on the keys, you know this. But if you had just been introduced to CHLÖE and Halle like a lot of people have this summer with Do It, you wouldn't have known that from Do It. You would have known this. You wouldn't have known that Halle plays guitar. And so this was just like a nice, obviously for fans we were really excited about it, but for new people I think it would be really interesting, because they'll be like, oh, I didn't know they could do this.
Forgive me, I've been going too hard in your city, so forgive.
I didn't know they could switch it up like this, and so it's just like a nice thing for them as well, and that's why I think it deserved a top 6. Pardon. The next song, I keep saying song, the next one is, this one was one of my favorite. I actually think it was better than the one that I say that it's gonna be above in terms of like sonically. Literally in terms of sonically, I think it was the better version of Do It, but I just know people are gonna get mad, but I realized why I put the other one on top. It's fine. So the number 5 is going to be when they performed at the Jimmy Kimmel Live, when they performed Do It. This was when they were wearing like full red, and it was just something different. I think that's going to be like the common thread that you hear within this video, is that they kept on giving us something different. I absolutely loved when they did that little when CHLÖE did the thing, I don't even know what you call it, I just know 𝐼𝐥𝐢𝐜𝐤, he does like, and I even tweeted it and I was like, 𝐼𝐥𝐢𝐜 has 24 hours to respond. They just did like a breakdown. Actually it was like I'm gonna have to try and play a little clip on that, because you're gonna be like, what are you even talking about? What are you even talking about? I absolutely love that. Number 1, again, outfits. You performing live, we know that they can sing, but it's just even more refreshing that their vocal ability is like that. Again, it gave us, like, when they slowed it down, it gave me a little like techno vibe. It was just really cool.
Drama, no baby mama's keeping it cute. Ooh, ooh, that's just what I do.
And again, outfits unmatched. They didn't miss on that one, and that's why I think that live performance, like that television performance, top 5. Okay guys, before I get into the top 4, I do want to say I want to give a special mention for the Today Show performance of Do It. I liked it. I just don't think it's in the top 10, right? But I want to give it a special mention because like they were singing when they were on the ground, and again vocals stayed solid. Again, they did it at the tennis court, so that was another lovely thing. But yeah, I want to mention that. And people are saying they look like SpongeBob and Squidward because of the colors of the outfits and stuff. But yeah, I want to mention that before I get into my top 4. So my top 4 now, right? This is the second best performance of Do It. I can actually say it's the best in terms of just Do It by itself. Is going to be the Dear Class of 2020. This was when the class of 2020 was graduating. And I think, no guys, I remember why I made this my my best one in terms of Do It, was because of like when they were wearing all white, right? And when they like turned and did that revolving thing. This was the first live performance that we had of Do It, and so everybody was in anticipation, like how are they going to perform the song, are they going to do it, how strong will the vocals be? And I think it was also lovely because this was a Dear Class 2020, so many people were watching. I know when BTS like did their whole little speech thing, people were also watching then, so there was just a bigger audience. It wasn't like a specific CHLÖE and Halle thing. There was like a much bigger audience. So I think for that it was brilliantly done, like the lights and everything. This again was done in their homes, guys, in their homes. What do you mean, bro? Like I film in a home, like I film in my room, but like it will never be as amazing as that. And so I think that was the best performance of Do It, like singularly. And them in white, when they wear white, guys, it does something. It does something. I can't explain it. It just does something. And I was just like, damn. My third one, this was my favorite. I keep saying something's my favorite, but I loved this performance. I absolutely loved one. This is going to be the Global Citizens when they performed Rest of Your Life. I think this was such a shock because as stands, I love the song. If you go into the comments, if you go into CHLÖE and HALLE'S and the song on YouTube and you type in ROYL, Rest of Your Life, and you go into the comments, you'll see one of my comments then, and I said, oh, this sounds like a coming of age song for like a black, like, coming of age movie, right? I commented that. There were still like some people in my comments that were like, don't make this about race, and I was like, okay, sure, Jan. Anyway, that's just like a weird interjection, but I was saying that this was such a nice song and it was so unexpected that they performed this one. Again, this was at the beginning, this was at like the early stages of them doing like performances, and so many of these performances, they came like one after the next, after the other, after the other, after the other. So this was still when they were pushing Do It, so I think everybody was expecting Do It, but when they did this song, it gave me everything.
You know that you fine like that. You know why you want like that. I see it in your eyes, so why you high like that? So come on, baby, let's get down like.
It gave me everything. Again, Halle was playing I think she was playing the electric guitar, and again, if you don't know them, you wouldn't know. If you aren't fans of them, you probably wouldn't know that Halle can play the electric guitar, and it gave like a rock, like very cool, very like we are who we are, like this is this. It was everything, like it was actually everything. And so that was such an amazing performance. I remember like just going on Twitter the next morning and seeing people's like reaction to it. They were just in shock. They were just like, what? Like they couldn't believe what they were watching. And so that was such a nice moment. I remember it clearly. Guys, clearly. My number two is going to be when they performed at the BET Awards. This one is number 2 because it was I want to say a sequel, but not really a sequel. It was a mashup, that's the word. It was a mashup. This is when they performed Do It and when they performed Forgive Me, and they started off with Forgive Me and then they went to Do It, which I think brilliant, because again they were trying to push. This was when like Forgive Me was also the single next to it, and so we're trying to push both of them at the same time. Forgive Me, we didn't have that many performances of Forgive Me, but Forgive Me is a very punky song. It's still very pop, but it's a bit more edgier. It's like on the edgier side, and they took it there with the costumes, with the performance. They really did take it there. And
regret what you did, just a little. Baby, what you think this is? Why you wanna plead the fifth? You ain't got it.
And they were like dancing. They were doing like a dance battle. Again, I might just have to like play this so you guys can see it, but if you're fans, you'll know what I'm talking about. And so it was like CHLÖE and Halle were doing one dance here, and it's like a reflection, and then they were doing like a comeback. So it's like a dance and a comeback, and then a dance and a comeback. And so I really enjoyed that. I think everybody did. The different colored outfits, it worked. Everything just worked. And I think the BET Awards, the mentions afterwards, through the roof, like through the roof. Like I remember it was a moment. You had to have been there. You just had to have been on Twitter.
I look like babe, now I'm on the way. Let you know when I'm not, I'm on the way.
If you weren't on Twitter, you missed out. But yeah. Guys, before I actually announce the final song, I must actually say that I was so proud of Chloe and Halle. Not only did they give us an incredible album, but they gave us so much more than that. Like, this era is not going to be forgot. It's not going to be forgot. Not going to be forgotten. Child, this era, we won't forget this era, because of not only did they just give us an album and dip, like a lot of people just did that. A lot of people gave us an album, released a video, and we're gone. And that's not shade to people, but it just shows that how dedicated Chloe and Halle are to their craft. And not only to the craft, because I think these days, to be a great musician, you can't just make great music. Some people, like, well, to me at least, like, you can't just have great music. Like, you need to give us everything. You need to give us live performances. You need to give us something like more interact, maybe. But that's just my opinion, and I think they really, like, out of all the artists, they were the ones that I was most looking forward to hearing about, to seeing what they do next. They were always working on something, and they really didn't disappoint us. And I love that they did bigger things, and then they also did little small performances. So the PR or the management was just like, let's just give you everything. And I think when you're starting off, yes, you can be picky and choosy about like certain appearances that you want to make, but I appreciated that they were just like, let's just do it. That's just what I do. And whether it was for a US Open or it was the Today Show, they kept on giving us the same energy. Like, they kept on delivering and giving an amazing performance regardless of the scale of the audience. And so that was something that I really did appreciate that Chloe and Halle did. I think they just delivered. Like, I think it was beautiful. But I do want to say, wonder what she thinks of me. Where is the performance? We're sad. So tell me, baby. I know this is crazy. You haven't done this before though. Like, can you actually perform? It's okay. I will wait to see another day. Okay guys, so the final performance I should say, that I think speaks for itself. Like, this was a moment. This was the moment. It is going to be when they performed Ungodly Hour at the MTV VMAs. This was so incredible to me, and I think it's hilarious because the VMAs, they made them they performed at the pre-shows. That's what basically I'm trying to say. And we were like, what do you mean? Like, this is a main, like, they are like main performers. They should be on the main stage. But apparently it was because if they were going to be on the main stage, then they would have had to quarantine and like perform there, which I can understand. But it's just like, it's funny to me because they were like one of the most iconic performances of the night, and it was at the pre-shows. But anyway, this was incredible. It was giving me sweet dreams, like the outfit and everything. It was just amazing. So many people had actually said that they started liking Ungodly Hour more, the song, which is the title track obviously, but they started liking it more because of the performance. And the performance was gorgeous. It was beautiful. The choreography, I don't think I spoke about choreography enough in this video, but the choreography, the little, like, hit me with your eye. It was everything and more. Vocals so sharp. I remember Jose, I don't know how you guys pronounce it, Jose or Hosea, he even tweeted about the song. Like, not tweeted, he like put on his Instagram stories that he was listening to the song. I was like, that's so cute. But that was such an amazing performance. It's actually iconic. Like, it's an iconic performance, and it's like, yeah, I think that is also trying to be pushed as like another single. But that was brilliant. It was truly amazing, guys. So there you have it, folks. So there you have it, folks. When you decide to like yourself, you can subscribe. No, but guys, thank you so much for watching my video. If you made it this far to see what was number one, then I really appreciate it. If you want to see more content like this, I make natural hair content. My hair's in twists, it looks so nice. I make natural hair content. I make reviews, reactions, all things like pop culture and music, like music series, and a little bit of lifestyle here and there when my life is a bit more interesting. Then you'll get to see more of me. So thank you guys so much. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.